Hello one and all, welcome to Seen Through Glass. I'm still here in Scotland taking part in the Tartan Florio Tour with Supercar driver. There's some clay pigeon shooting happening over there, so if you hear gunshots, it's not because there you go. It's not because I'm in Brixton, I'm still in Scotland. Anyway, instead of today jumping into our supercars, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Supercar driver have invited down the local Tesla dealership who have brought along a Model X and a Model S for members to test drive. So I thought, why not take the opportunity to grab Tony from Gravelwood Car Sales and Jonty from Supercar Driver and get my first ever experience driving a Tesla. Rightio.
Are you sure you know it properly?
I hope so. It's got soft close, doesn't it?
That's it.
It says Batmobile. Is that the name of the car?
Yeah.
Everyone, welcome to the Tesla Model X P100D with Tony from Gravelwood Car Sales and Jonty from Supercar Driver. This is going to be one of the most sort of out of the blue reviews you've probably ever seen. We're each going to take it in turns driving. Jonty has lots of experience with a Tesla. Tony and I have. Do you have any?
I've never been in.
Okay, so I've been in a Model S, passenger, never driven. Just going to move the seat. Model X though, I actually think looks awesome. But we're going to get into all of our different opinions and thoughts. Key not inside vehicle.
It's not a McLaren, is it?
Yeah.
I have the key.
That's not the key. Oh, I thought it was like a big block. Okay, right.
It's alright.
Car off.
Get one that skivvies out at back to go.
How do you turn it on, Jonty?
Well, you're an expert.
P.
Foot on brake. Wait a minute, I can't remember.
Brake. Oh,
there we go.
we're
See?
on.
There you go. And then you nudge it
Drive.
forward like a... Yeah.
Ludicrous. Do we start with a launch?
Yeah. Why not?
Why not?
Yeah. Oh no, hold on a second. Oh, lol.
Brakes flat.
Okay. No. Launch mode enabled.
Right, foot down then.
I've still got hill hold.
Oh no, it's because it...
There we go. Wait.
Right, foot flat to floor on accelerator. And then lift.
Hold on, no, hold on. Oh, I'm just going to drive. We'll do launch mode later. Okay, so let's just get into first the most important thing I think about this car. Guess the price.
Well, I heard 100 and something, and you wouldn't tell me what it was. Tell me.
150 grand. 150 grand.
But just think, with a Range Rover, a big, like, thirsty V8, to get that
But that's like that's an SVO. That's an SVO Range Rover, and I'm sorry, the quality in here gets nowhere close to a highly spec Range Rover.
My seat's rattling at the back.
Now Tony is
rattling in the
one of the most critical when it comes to test driving or experiencing different cars.
It's miserable, yeah.
Yeah, he's miserable. Jonty, you're quite a pro advocate, aren't you? Oh, someone's not got a seatbelt on.
Someone has got a seatbelt.
That's my fault. I put my hands on the middle seat.
It's quick though.
Is it?
You didn't think that was quick?
Like, that's all everyone bangs on about how fast it is.
But that felt quick.
Yeah.
To me, coming out of that corner, that felt quick.
If you knew how to do launch control, you'd see how quick you
Yeah, okay, we can try again. I like all this glass. Okay, let's try
This
again.
what?
Right. Glass. Okay.
Glass.
Right,
Not
hill
glass.
hold. Now down, and it says tap.
Foot flat tip floor.
Then launch mode enabled. You ready?
I go.
From the driver's seat. Tony, smile.
Miserable.
Why?
Smile, Tony.
Come on, that were impressive.
Why?
From the driver's seat, that is quite fun.
Yeah, but it's not just about pissing off a line.
It's a bit of a gimmick, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like, so what? And how hard is it to do that? Like, do this, do that.
If you know how to do it,
If you know how to do it, probably it's
if
easier.
you're not an incapable southerner, it's actually quite, quite easy.
But that is the thing. I slightly agree with you, Tony, where like a funny gimmick to show off to your mate, and for what we're doing right now, hilarious. But after that,
yeah, like,
I mean,
so what?
Well, so what? We're saving the world, aren't we?
Yeah, I get that this is how motoring is going. I understand that, but for it to really work and save the planet, they've got to make millions and millions of them. Otherwise, it's the other way.
Okay, I tell you what, I think you should drive, mate. Because,
Me?
like, Yeah. I think. Like, let's see what you think. Have a go. Well, I quite like that though. Okay, so yeah, this. I think drive it, Tony, because it's very easy to slag off from back here, Mr. Chauffeur.
So, so I'm in a Mercedes.
What's wrong
It's
with
got
that?
Mercedes switch
With a
gears.
really massive iPad, which
It's
is
like
good.
it's like a DB11 all over again.
Oh, well, that's just a really good way of slagging something off. Oh no, I feel like I'm in a DB11.
What a disaster! Here we go.
Especially
It's
when you-
quick though. Come on.
Yeah, it is quick. It's very wallery.
Is it just me, or do you feel like you're being driven by that guy who drives around the Thunderbirds? What's she called?
Parker.
Penelope. Yeah, Parker.
Yeah, he is a bit.
It's like that, isn't it?
I don't know.
Come on, that's quick. He's smiling.
That is
You
quick.
Do you know
can't see.
what? There's just nothing about it. When I come down this road earlier in the McLaren, I was giving it large, changing gears.
That's a McLaren.
Yeah, but son,
That's a McLaren.
A McLaren's supposed to do that. This is supposed to be just a nice, everyday way of getting from A to B. And not only that, but it'll make you appreciate the McLaren, because in the McLaren, when you get back in it, you get the noise. Except, no, you don't in yours.
All right, so answer me this then. What's the point of a Range Rover SVR then?
Well, okay, so that's the question.
It's
Is would
pointless.
you SVR?
No, it's
'Cause
not.
I would pick an SVR,
All
but
day
that's
long.
the kind of people we are.
Yeah.
I think what's very cool about this is. Pulls your face
Gonna
off.
pull my stomach back.
It's the tech. The tech on this is cool. Like that screen, all the stuff's on. You can have Spotify. Like on your dashboard, you've got like it lets you know how things are. Proximity meter.
Yeah, but I don't know what Spotify is.
Okay.
This is no good. This is
Not for your generation.
No, this is no good for me. This is all right if you're 20 and you're, because this is what you're going to know. Our generation and older, they're not going to get this car. If you're 15,
Yeah.
you're going to get it, because there'll be more and more of these about.
But I tell you what, if this was the same price as an F-Pace, 60, 65 grand, I think it'd be a lot more attractive.
It's
150 grand.
No, but that's for this one. This is like spec to the hilt, and this has got.
Yeah,
this is
but
the
this is the one I'd
P100D.
want.
But buy a 100 grand Range Rover and donate 50 grand to a climate change charity. Come on, Tony. There must be elements of that speed that you enjoy.
No. I
effortless.
like the initial acceleration. That's it.
That's it.
The build quality's terrible.
Yeah, I've got a rattle back here. I have to
There's
say,
a
I picked up on
rattle.
that. It is a bit floaty.
It's
Bouncy and
It's
floaty.
really wallowy. It doesn't sit on the road that
But-
nowhere near as well as a Range Rover.
What about in the city? Because I saw a ton of these in California and thought they looked awesome. And as a city car,
When you stop starting as well.
Yeah.
I mean, what have you got? You've got stop start. How irritating is stop start?
You can turn it off, Johnson.
no, I tell you what, Parker. Why don't you pull over?
Yeah, why don't we let you have a go?
Let's let the
I want to
fanboy.
show you some
Yeah.
nice funky tech things.
Yeah, show us some of the elements that
I
maybe
want to
we're
go back
missing.
to a road back there.
And one other thing,
Go on. Here it
the
is.
battery's gonna run out.
What's
No,
the
they don't,
what's your
though.
range? What's your range?
113 miles.
On how much of
Yeah.
a tank?
Like quarter.
It's better than the McLaren, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but you can fill it up. How long does it take to charge?
Not that long.
What do you mean not that long? What, 3 minutes?
Depending on where it is in the charge cycle, you can get up to 300 miles per hour of
How
charge.
long does it take to charge? To fill it up? To charge?
About an hour.
Okay, so how long does it take to fill your car up? We live in 2017.
But you don't
There's
have
no
to fill
buts.
it.
We haven't got time. There's no
I
time.
feel like
Yeah,
I'm in a
but-
car with my parents having an argument.
But
I'm in
how
some
many
weird
times do you do
2017 family with two dads.
How many times do you do a trip that will take you more than a few hours, and then you stop, you have a nice bit of lunch somewhere while it's charging at a Tesla supercharger, which is free. It's how much does it cost you to fill your McLaren?
Okay, one more thing. Then, if you're going on about this, banging on about saving the world and all that,
These doors are cool.
they are cool indoors. How many miles have we driven? So I've driven from London to Glasgow and then to here.
But did you have a stop off?
Yeah, but it took
Yeah.
me 3 minutes. So this journey would
No,
have took
but-
me another
but-
four.
You got a Burger King as well. So.
Yeah, but while you were having your Burger King,
Could have
have a
charged.
nice meal, and the money that you saved in your McLaren, you could have paid to have like a really, really
So
nice.
with all you lot in these lovely country roads, hold on a minute, boys. Hold on for an hour. I just got to charge my car up.
But how much does it cost you to fill your McLaren?
Who cares?
You
I've
can
got
take
my
all your
car.
mates out for a nice slap-up meal.
Mate, he doesn't
I
get
agree,
it.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Right.
Educate me.
Because yeah, like speed, fine. Oh,
Where are you going?
Is it going backwards?
I'm going to go back to that road.
Well, it reverses. That's. There's a big hill there.
How effortless is this? So it's like, right, I'm turning round.
Is this a good place to
I'm
turn
not
around?
disputing it.
Doesn't matter though, does it? I mean, it's an off-roader. So...
No, but for me, the only problem, the real problem is the price. Whoa! There is a big hill behind us.
What are you doing, you madman? You should be used to these roads.
Come on!
How effortless is this? It's just flake.
What,
flake.
to die?
We nearly died.
We nearly died. Yeah, but the
It is quick, come on! Whoa! Whoa! We're gonna die in a Tesla!
Hey up, John T.
Yeah, all right.
Oh yeah, and they start from 70 grand, I get that. But
that's what
the
this
one
one
you
should
want,
be.
the one you want, yeah, this is what this one should be.
Yeah.
The cheapest one should be 40. Do you know what I mean? I think the pricing strategy is all off, and I get it's an expensive car to make.
It's because they don't make enough of them.
You see, you've got the Povo 70 grand one, you'd just be beaten off the line all the time by these ones, wouldn't you? And you'd be like, oh. Someone will be like, oh, do that launch control thing. Oh, sorry, I only got the cheap one.
It's like buying a McLaren 540C and seeing a 570.
Right, I'm just going to stop a minute, and then
I'll walk back.
That's all right.
I just like, it's just a bit cheap as well.
Yeah, it's like you don't get this
I'm
in a
not
Range
sure,
Rover.
like
Like you say, it's cheap when
I
it's
know,
like
I
it's
saw.
got full of. Right.
listen.
I know.
You do with a word of warning.
But this
corner!
But
But the handle, right? The other
Yeah,
thing
but
is,
we've done
understand-
launch control.
we
We get that
understand
it's
it,
quick.
Jonathan.
Yeah, but
we
I mean,
get that it's quick.
that corner then for a big SUV, the centre of gravity in these is so low because the batteries are in the floor.
But can I say, are you going to drive everywhere like that?
No, but you can if you wanted to.
But that's the only way it'd be any good. If you could just drive around like that.
I just think, like,
Right.
in here now, it feels like I'm in something that's not finished.
Yeah.
It's like a concept car, which is, I guess, is cool, but it doesn't feel complete.
Right. I'm
with me
going
already?
to show you something
I don't know who
fancy.
I'm with.
You might want to
Okay.
film from the back.
Right, hold on. If you're going to try and do autopilot on a twisty mountain road, I'm getting out.
Yeah, me too. What's he doing?
What are you doing?
Well, I was going to do autopilot.
No.
on...
No.
But
No. Right, John, I might steal the wheel back from you, just to summarise a little bit.
Yeah, all right, no
It's
problem.
been interesting experiencing it as a passenger, slightly terrifying, but for the final leg home, I will see if I can. I just kind of want to open these doors
wait a
one more
minute,
time. If I'm
I'm
honest.
just gonna-
Oh, the Range Rover.
Yeah, see?
Nice.
Is
Ask me if he wants to swap.
go quiet. Although if you'd
Nice
opened the
spec
door
as well.
anyway.
It's a proper car, man.
That is a proper car.
And like, if you pull up to a dinner and you've got a Range Rover, people look at you and they put the carpet
Yeah,
out.
but I think, Tony, these days, Falcon Wing door, it's called. It just came up as a little message. Falcon
The doors
Wing.
are cool.
I think these days, Tony, if you pulled up in this, you'd get a whole different crowd. I think if you pulled up in a Range Rover, people, oh yes, Lord Gravelwood is here. Whereas if you pulled up in this, they'd be like, my man, Tony's here. What
No,
is this? They
really?
want to talk to you. They want to like. I mean, yeah. I feel like this video has really summarised very little, apart from the fact Jonty likes Teslas, Tony hates them, and I'm undecided.
You're on the fence.
I'm on the fence. But it's been an awesome experience. So thank you very much. Where, Tesla Glasgow.
Oh look, there's markings.
Tesla-
Wait,
Tesla what?
Tesla Scotland.
Tesla Scotland.
Yeah.
Tesla Scotland, thank you very much. Guys, thank you for taking part. Make sure to subscribe for plenty more videos to come. Bye-bye.